Rogers, what you're seeing in front of you is the 11th grade course request form for the 2023-2024 school year. So this form is for current 10th graders that will be going into 11th grade next school year. So on this course request form, you will be choosing your classes for the next school year. And we're just going to go through this box by box. We're going to be filling out 7 boxes, which represent your 7 classes, and an alternative box for your alternate electives. All right, so every 11th grader must take an English class, a math class, a science class, and a social studies class. For your English options, those of you in English 11 have 4 choices for your classes next school year. So you could choose to move to regular English 11 or one of our culturally relevant classes. So we have 2 culturally relevant classes, African American Viewpoint and Mexican American Viewpoint. The other option too is IB English 5-6. Now remember, with IB classes, it's a 2-year program, so you have to make that 2-year commitment. If you register for IB English, you also must register in 12th grade for IB English 7-8. So remember also, you could potentially earn college credit with this IB English 5-6 class. All right, so those are your options. Just put a little check mark next to the line of the English class you want to take. Those of you that are currently in 11th grade English, your English 12 options are regular English 12, culturally relevant African American Viewpoint, or Mexican American Viewpoint. And just like the others, you could also do the IB English 5-6, but remember, it's a 2-year commitment. For those of you that have taken Algebra 2 this school year, are taking Algebra 2 this year, your options are college algebra if you want to do this or course, math finance. And these will satisfy your year 4 requirements for students who are currently in geometry. College algebra is a possible your options course are with Pima Community Algebra College. 2 or Honors Algebra 2. It also is a university. And those of you wanting to do the IB finance, on the other hand, if you want to choose an IB math for graduation from high school, IB math, it does not count as a university education requirement, which means if you want to apply to a 4-year university, they may not accept math finance. So that's when you've got to either take college algebra or higher. And those of you, the other option too is IB math, analysis and approaches 5-6. But again, remember, IB classes require that 2-year commitment. For science classes. So science classes, we have pathways you must follow. So there's really no wiggle room unless there's choices within your science pathway. So those of you currently taking biology, you must move on to marine biology. So you'll be taking marine biology next school year. Those of you currently in marine biology, your choices are chemistry. We have regular chemistry or honors chemistry. So just put a little check mark next to when you want to take. Those of you in physics, you have a couple more options. You can choose to move on to one of our chemistry options, so regular chemistry or honors chem, or you can move on to one of the IB sciences. We offer IB biology, IB chemistry, and IB environmental systems and societies. Again, IB is a 2-year commitment, and you could possibly earn college credit with that if you stick with the program and do well on the IB exams at the end of the 12th grade year. For social studies, the majority of our juniors, our 11th graders, will move on to an American history course. And all of these classes here count towards American history credit. But you get choices, and I'm going to go through these. So you could take regular American history or one of the culturally relevant classes. So we've got African American Viewpoint and Mexican American Viewpoint. But notice here, we have 2 dual enrollment options. We've got History 141 and MAS 165. So these are dual enrollment with Pima Community College, so which means you could get high school credit in addition to Pima Community College credit. And we also have IB History of the Americas as an option. Again, IB requires that 2-year commitment. Those of you who are currently taking American history, your options are, well, you're going to move on to the senior level social studies courses, which is American government and economics. These are semester classes, and you economics is the same, but you get choices for the American government class you want to take. You could take regular, or you can take the culturally relevant African American viewpoint or the culturally relevant Mexican American viewpoint. So just put a little check mark next to the one you want. Okay, so health. If for some reason you have not taken health yet, we're hoping you either took it in 9th grade or 10th grade, but there's a few of you who still may not have taken health yet. You must take health because it is a requirement for graduation, and we'd like you to take it during 11th grade year and not have to worry about it during senior year. So your options for health, because it's a half year, you have to combine it with either PE or with body conditioning. We might even be able to combine it with yoga. So if that's a choice and you're not sure what the code is for yoga, let us know. We'll give it to you. But those of you who have already taken health, you actually will get 3 primary choice electives. You have 3 choices. These are your top 3 choices of electives that you want. In addition to that, so all you have to do is write down the elective and the level you want to take of those electives. Your alternate electives are your backup choices. So these alternates have to be different than all your 3 choices up on top. So basically all 6 of your alternates or elective choices have to be different. And so your electives can be found on the second page. And there's a lot to pay attention to. It looks like there's a lot, but please pay attention to the levels. So if you've never taken a course before, you must sign up for the year 1 levels. But if you're already taking an elective and you want to continue it, just make sure you sign up for the next level. So for example, if I've never taken business operations before and I want to give it a shot next year, I am going to sign up for business
and
operations.
remember,
AVID
5-6
on the other hand,
so if you want to continue on to
say, for
AVID,
example,
sign up
I'm
for 5-6
already
because that's the
in
level for
computer
11th
science
graders.
this school year.
We do offer credit
intro to
recovery, but
computer
unfortunately,
science
it's
class
just for 12th
this year.
graders. So
Next
year,
year,
if
and I
you
want
need
to
credit
continue
recovery
it. So
options,
if I want to continue, we can let you know
science
if you
program.
can't take credit
I
recovery
will be
during
signing
school
up
day.
for computer
We'll let you
science
know options you can
3-4.
do outside the
So
school day.
that's how.
If you have any
these
questions about the
levels
course request
work.
form, please see
So
your counselor.
we do have IB electives. So we have
Thank you.
IB fine arts classes. We've got IB band, orchestra, and IB theater. So those are the fine arts electives we have